Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Zach Eflin gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Digging in, Nick Ahmed. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Ahmed was born in Massachusetts. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Harper is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Softly hit toward the hole. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Robbie Ray gets the start for Arizona in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike there. 0-1. So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Roman.
Now in the box, Roman Quinn. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Quinn has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third. Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Quinn, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Yeah, and he picked up a pair of RBIs in yesterday's ball game as well.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. Gets the sign. The 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for Philadelphia, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in next will be Starling Marte, head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 1 for 5.
Marte.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the dive. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Christian Walker is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. In now, Davy Grillon, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Grillon, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, BRYCE.
Stepping in, Bryson Stott. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Popped him up. LOCASTRO waits on it. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team. Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Vogt, a California-born ball player. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Up next for Arizona, Tim LOCASTRO, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
0-1 pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Robbie Ray.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat it'll be the pitcher Robbie Ray. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Duffy.
The third baseman, Matt Duffy.
And now pitch on the way. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
And with June about to draw to a close and the 4th of July holiday just ahead, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule of games. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The bat, number 13.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. batter versus pitcher, you fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. No balls and a strike to count. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. There goes the runner. In there. Now the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Starling Marte is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's a pop-up now, and Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Roman Quinn.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Into the box, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Called a strike there. 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a play. The throw not in time. Nearly a remarkable play, but score at a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by that second baseman right there. I didn't think he was going to be able to get to that ball. Nice diving stop to keep it in the infield, but you knew that runner smelled knock. He kicked the afterburners on getting down the line.
To the plate now, Davy Grion, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand one through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Standing in, Christian Walker, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Now batter, the catcher, Stephen.
Now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. McCutchen is under it. And the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bryson Stott. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Josh Harrison stands in.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
And he misses there, 1-2. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So digging in now, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time.
And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. No one out with a runner at second. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Zach Eflin. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-1. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. At the plate, Roman Quinn. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback. The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. From the stretch, a swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 5 innings complete. The Phillies lead it 2-0. So striding forward now, Tim LOCASTRO. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robbie Ray.
David Peralta will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, David Peralta.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Yohan Lopez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Hoskins.
He's set and the pitch. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Ahmed will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Standing in, Davy Grion. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LOCASTRO backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Bryson Stott will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Phillies lead this one 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
1 out, nobody on. Shot toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's Starling Marte. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a miss.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 2-0. Stephon Crichton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 58.
Last half of the 7th here, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike taken up in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding in, Zach Eflin. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So stepping in, Christian Walker. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is McCutchen. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Settling in now, Stephen Vogt 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tim LOCASTRO.
Ready now, Tim LOCASTRO. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Hit on the ground to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. Now, if you're starting to think about who's left on the Arizona bench, there's a look at the remaining pinch hitting possibilities. Domingo Leyba will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Domingo Leyba.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put him
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0. Archie Bradley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 24.
Ready for another shot now, Roman Quinn. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. 4-1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled off. And the count will be full. Popped him up. Escobar shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder,
digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Rhys Hoskins would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ground ball to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Cole Calhoun. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
1-1.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Two and 2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Fouled away. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Nick Ahmed. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Striding into the box, Ketel Marte. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
David Robertson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 30, David Robertson.
At the plate, Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Wow, nice job there, notching career save number 159. Hey, I had 158 saves in my career, so I'll be in his rearview mirror forever. He's a good one, and we'll see how many more he can rack up.
A 2-0 finish today. The Philadelphia Phillies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Eflin earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting off in the National League East, the Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 2-0. The Braves picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-1. Patrick Corbin earned win number 7 this season, leading the Nats past Cincinnati 4-2. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The New York Mets got 11 hits overall as they made short work of the Padres 8-2. The Brewers racked up 11 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Jimmy Nelson got his 7th win out of the bullpen as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 4-3. Paul Goldschmidt picked up 4 ribbies on 3 hits as the Cardinals took care of Boston 6-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. Masahiro Tanaka grabbed win number 9 this year as the Pinstripes pushed past the Cubs 7-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Mariners launched 3 home runs as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 11-9. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-4. The Detroit Tigers smacked 15 team hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-5. The A's combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-1. Domingo Santana was a triple away of completing the cycle, leading Cleveland past the Royals 6-4. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Twins left fielder, number 20, had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in as the Twins downed the Rockies 21-1. The Houston Astros totaled 11 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.